Final Fantasy. Flirt team. You gonna capture? It will capture. It's not centered or anything, but it will capture. Great. Good video game. Thank you. Goodbye, word game. I'm sorry. You want to play the word game? Here, I'll go on a break.
Is this on? Are we on?
Cut to the band!
Are we leaving? Oh, because we went for the word game. You know I was coming. Amaya, I'm not gonna leave because I know you're coming. I'm gonna leave because I know you're here. No. No. Hello. Good evening, Amaya. Welcome to the Sandwichard experience. How are you? Who are you today? What's going on in Amaya's life? You're not good at the word game? Well, then be better at the word game. Solo down. The lowdown. I like this guy. He's gonna stare over my shoulder. You slept all day? God, I'm so jealous. Oh, I'm so jealous you got to sleep all day. I wish. Just bust out my encyclopedia volume 1 to 25 real quick. Yo, please do. We could use more encycloped. What was the last time you busted out your encycloped? Oh, I got to your DM. I got to your DM. That's pretty good. Honestly, that's pretty good. Eh? Oh, that could be fun. You get your oil change today? I'm glad to hear about that. How was it? Did they take out your dipstick? Oh, your car is oil, not your oil. Okay. Spent $77? I wish that was me. There's Gondolimbod. Where is my wonderful wife?
I think I'm ahead of you in the Hildebrand quest line, so I'm waiting up.
I'll just do some? Okay.
Do some until you meet up with me. I'll just stand here.
Gotcha. We continue on with our Hildebrand Manderville quest line. I've been voice acting it as we've been going along. As I've been doing with all of the Mandervilles. Right then. My superiors, having informed of the Mammoth's adoption by House Manderville, as witnessed by House Fortemps, proceeded to take me to task for my gross mishandling of the situation. They remain convinced that the Mammoth is a product of heretical machinations and have commanded me to redouble my efforts to prove this incontrovertible fact. Incontrovertible fact? It's a mammoth. It's just a mammoth. Not a mammoth. Not your mammy. A mammoth. That may prove problematic, however, as GG seems to have forsaken his quest to recover his memories and throw himself wholly into his new life as a Manderville mammoth, asking about any hint of a case alongside of his doting father. In any event, I do not share my superior's conviction. I think it's safe to say there is something exceedingly unusual about that mammoth. You saw with your own eyes how effortlessly it restored that vase, and itself, to original form. The constructive magics are not particularly rare, but his are unlike anything I've ever seen before. Measure of a mammoth. That's how we've measured him. He's measured that way. What's a mammoth? I don't know. What's a mammoth with you? Ooh, end of chapter. Yay! Yay! GG! Yay! Yay! See you, Inspector. Yay! You don't have to do that at House Manderville. Oh.
I'm sad that your lighting is making your shirt not look the color that it actually is.
They fix it.
And it's fine. It's just from now on I gotta start choosing shirts that have deeper colors.
Does it look okay?
It looks like it's like off-white.
Yeah, a little bit, huh? Here, let's try different,
Sir, Amir 251 has brought us a sandwich to discuss.
Ain't nothing helping with this. That's how it goes. Is 2 slices of Texas toast, lightly toasted, piled miles high with fried shrimp, topped with tartar sauce, and shredded cheddar cheese, pulled with shredded lettuce, and topped with 1 other slice of Texas toast bread. A sandwich. Yes, it's a very tall sandwich. So it's miles high. It's a sandwich, but it still has bread on the outsides. The structure is highly unorthodox, but it is still hardline traditionalist. Well, at least it's structurally pure, but ingredient neutral. Here on the Sandwichard Sandwich School sandwich scale, you know, here in the middle. If it's not all gonna be sandwich ingredients, it's gonna be more savory stuff. So it's gonna be this, but really, really tall. I've eaten sandwiches like that, just not metaphorically miles high, just a couple with like chicken fingers and mozzarella sticks and stuff. So I'm no stranger to that kind of thing. We've seen them before. Sorry, my nose is running. I'm gonna talk to Seer again. Seer may be the only man who has yet to drink from the Well of Madness. Shrimp sandwich piled mile high. It's a sandwich. Of course it is. Everything is. Hey,
Literally anything that you squish something in the middle of something is a sandwich.
No, that's not what
Yes.
makes up a sandwich.
Yes, it does.
No, that's not.
And why did they use the term "it was sandwiched"?
Because it's using that as a verb. That doesn't mean that's exactly what everything is, but everything is a sandwich. This video
It's a
game is a sandwich.
Yeah.
Yeah. As you stand here before me is proof that Halone smiles upon me this day. I have need of your assistance, Richard, and before you think to run away screaming in terror, I pray that you hear me out. It concerns me the esteemed and now missing and presumed dead Knights of the Heavens Ward. Oops. None have returned from the capital since all the unpleasantness began, since recently we've heard rumors of these honored sirs walking the streets. 'Tis heresy most foul, I say, and I mean to get to the bottom of it. We will need all the help we can get, which means, Fury, take me. We can benefit from certain individuals' serendipity. for getting your pizza party check-in. Pizza party is pizza checked in. Besides, if we don't seek him out, it's like he's like to show up at the worst possible time anyway. At least this way it'll be on our terms. We can keep an eye on that boy. Mammoth! Mammoth! Yes. Wait. Oh, you must be wondering why I asked you to come.
Garugamesh!
Garugamesh, and also...
Come.
You and the inspector seem to enjoy a natural rapport, so... A natural rapport? We don't talk! That's the joke. Bryce alone, hey, for a moment I was afraid you'd make me beg. This may well be my last chance to prove my worth to my superiors. And if I can't... It's a 4 times manner.
Sir, with all due respect,
Toasty, I'm
get drink.
literally in
No.
the middle of it, Toasty. Okay. This is the Sandwichard experience. Got water on my face. A gazebo to call our own. I'd love a gazebo to call my own. Honey, would you love a gazebo to call your
Yeah.
own?
Yeah.
Are you
Okay,
sure?
well, you're caught up with me now, so.
Caught up with you now?
Oh, wait. No, you're not. I'm in the same quest line that you're doing, the gazebo to call your own, but I'm in Idleshire right now.
Okay. Sipstone activated before Toasty said anything. He's a little fucky. I don't know what's been wrong with Toasty recently, honestly. He's breaking ever so slightly. And it's just been ever so slightly over and over and over. I might have to go and reprogram a bunch of things. See if I can cut down on the amount of actual stuff that might exist. It's not even using that much CPU or anything, so I
Our
don't
current
know.
slice rankings have been posted to
Yeah,
chat, sir.
he's just kind of tired, I guess. All right, Hildebrand, what do you got for me?
Because, Gigi, such behavior is unbecoming a gentleman. But why, Papa Hildy? What is unbecoming a gentleman?
CPU's nuts. CPU's nuts. Granny creams, hot butter, ice cream. We take the hot butter, mix it with the ice cream, freeze it up cool. You can see it on your screen. Put it in your microwave, make it feel hot, like a soup or a dip.
Sir,
We call it eat
someone
and
is
sip.
playing your
Very
favorite
tasty
song.
and healthy too. Granny creams, hot butter, ice cream. He's broken. Yeah. Yeah, look at all this. Look at all this. Toasty's busted.
Ah, Inquisitor Seer, Richard, good day to you both. Are you
Come.
as adoring fans or on business?
Business. Always business. You may rest assured.
Then I, Hildebrand, agent of inquiry, inspector extraordinaire, am at your service. Is it robbery? Murder? Tax avoidance?
Tax avoidance. Thank you for hitting me. Tax avoidance? Avoidance? Okay, I'm... Before we get into that, what's going on here?
Much as it pains me to admit, my beloved Gigi, the apple of my eye, the fruit of my loins, attempted to deface this lovely gazebo. Naturally, as his father, it falls to me to see him return to the straight and narrow. That is not true. I was drawing a family crest for our home. Now, Gigi, I know you're fond of this gazebo, as we are all, but it belongs to Lord Edmund. You wouldn't want to steal from Lord Edmund, would you?
You wouldn't download Lord Edmund, would you? You wouldn't download a car.
I would. I'm a robot.
Fruit of my loins is a rough statement, a bad phrase. Duty, bongo, duties. I'll tell you. Fruit of my loins? fruit of my loins. Fruit of my loins. Nobody likes it. Nobody likes it. Nobody needs to like it. I guess not. And where is our gazebo, Papa Hildy? And why does it have a warm stove and steaming kettle too? Oh, Gigi. Don't you see? We have no need for kettles or gazebos. As gentlemen inspectors, the world is our oyster. We can go whither we please, where the red fern grows or the wild rose blooms. It's like calling your child your crotch pomegranate. Oh yeah, they talk like meme moi noi hoi me noi moi me me noi me. Crotch goblin, genital tangerine, your penile proliferation. It's not a fruit. The gourd, the penile pear, the penile plum, the apple asexual reproduction. I don't got another one. Anyway, fruit of your loins is like fruit of the loom if they made sex fetish gear. They should do that. The fruit of my loins, otherwise known as a dingleberry. Also the gooch. We needed to get to the gooch. The grundle bundle, the gooch pooch. The cooter cantaloupe. This is too much. Melons. Is that anything? Melons. You know, because of
Richard,
melons is boobs. Yeah.
can you play the game
Yes.
at the same time?
And you've been
So we
sleeping
can
in Lord
meet up?
Edmund's gazebo for how long? I don't care about wild roses. I want to live in a gazebo with Papa Hildy and Mama Nashu. Are they... Cooter Cantaloupe could be my next big t-shirt idea.
I'd draw it.
That's our first lineup from our shirts. We got our Sandwichard experience with the boy. We've got the alphabet sandwich diagram. That's going to be the one where we have the diagram. We've got the other one that is the meat cheese sauce meat bread. In like the
So am I just drawing like
coffin thing.
would I just draw
And then
like
the
a
cooter
baby
cantaloupe, I
and then
guess.
have the catchphrase cooter cantaloupe on it?
You have to draw the baby, but it's got to have like a stem in its head, like a pumpkin.
All right, I'm gonna have it be like no thoughts, head empty.
That's fine. And Booser's shirt. Also
We do need to have
Booser. On the front. It's going to have Booser, and on the back it'll say exclamation point Booser.
Now I will redraw Booster.
No.
So I have to at least make
No.
it so that he can be upscaled up.
That's true. He needs to be a proper vector.
I'm not like redoing. I'm just gonna re-outline it so at least it's a higher quality.
Okay. We have a couple shirt ideas. I haven't gotten a shirt yet. I feel like we're gonna have some great shirts. Honestly. Especially if we can work with Bush. Bush is now doing stuff over at his brother's printing company. So he said for my birthday I could get a shirt printed, but maybe in the future that could be something cool too.
That is true.
We'll talk, Bush. If you're here, you're usually here later. So I like that Gigi calls Nashu Mama. The implication is that that it's supposed to be the both of them that are Gigi's parents, but there's no implication at all that there is any romance between Nashu and Hildebrand at all, ever, for never, ever. Right? Like, I don't get that at all.
Well, maybe Nashu to Hildebrand, but not the other way around.
I don't feel that. I don't see that at all. I don't see that there is romance. There's not a spark between them in that way. I don't think so. But it's interesting that Gigi says that that's parents.
You know, Atomic, you say that. And that's how families should be.
You should like your partner and be best friends with them. And get
You should be
into-
besties.
Yeah, you
with
should-
someone and have a child with them.
Honestly.
You have a child with someone and you're not their bestie? Oof.
You failed step one, unfortunately. Which now, to be fair, people get married for a lot of reasons, and I'm not going to knock anybody's marriage, but I think the easiest way to have a marriage that is successful is if
Bye.
you're like friends properly first. You know, like I've been with my wife for 12 years. We've known each other for this long.
Microwave dressing?
Thank you for this.
Yo,
I
why
saw
are you
Fanny-
spamming?
I saw Fanny Mangosteen over there earlier, Bongo, and I want to tell you, that's a winner. That's a winner.
Fanny Mangosteen? Yeah.
Fanny Mangosteen is really good. I want to
Now,
highlight that for you.
For a standing ovation, though, you can do a pussy persimmon.
The persimmon.
And you like that. There you go. That sounds like a stripper name.
Pussy persimmon.
Or like a drag queen name. Yeah.
Fanny Mangosteen, I think even then, but the cadence absolutely 100%. I will say, Fanny
Yeah.
Mangosteen is that's a name. That's a person's name.
Yeah,
In the world right now.
that's a stage name. Like
Yeah, absolutely.
burlesque, yeah.
That's my burlesque name.
Fanny Mangosteen.
I could just start doing this as the show now. If I was
Okay.
a drag queen, my name would be Fanny Mangosteen.
Okay, well then I'm Pussy Persimmon.
We'd do an act together, I guess.
Awesome. You'd be British though.
Yeah, cause I gotta be Fanny. Gazebos are quite expensive and dangerous if not domesticated. We gotta make sure that Gigi's prepared to have a gazebo before we can even think about bringing a gazebo into the home.
Gotta make sure you train the gazebo first.
Dangerous indeed, my boy. And besides, we are gentlemen inspectors free to travel the length and breadth of Eosia in such of a case. Does that not sound more thrilling than whittling away the hours beneath a gazebo? I guess.
But now in the classic concept of the father and kid figure, it's your dream, Dad, not mine.
Richard, I have to interrupt you for a second.
Absolutely.
Are we going to get our yearly death shakes from McDonald's?
Yes.
Just one. We said every year we'll get one, and that's it.
We get one, we'll drink them on stream. What day of the week is St. Patrick's Day?
It's in March.
Yes, I know that. It is a Sunday.
I don't know.
We'll do it for like a Friday or whatever. I'll pick two up and we'll try it and we'll die. People get the shakes with the A2. No, we go to McDonald's and we get the Shamrock Shake once a year. Because we tried it when I first, basically when we first started dating, we had it. We were like, oh, this is, it's not bad because you're young and it's different when you're young.
Like I previously explained, I have IBS and I'm like lactose intolerant, and then just the food coloring, all of that is just an awful combination of deliciousness.
It doesn't even taste that good, but we have to remind ourselves why we don't get them. I think it keeps us humble. It's like eating a McGriddle. I don't eat McGriddles because every time I have
how to
McGriddle.
make it myself.
You can make one yourself?
No, I said I should learn how to make one myself, just minus the food coloring. Maybe dairy free.
I'm the man.
I'm not making it all alcoholic.
That's good. All the pretty people have IBS. You gotta pick your battles. IBS stands for I be shitting.
I think I'm just an anomaly because I'm not a pretty people.
Yes, you are. Of course you are. You returned after going? Dingle Bombus, I'm glad you're back here. Thank you for being here. Thank you for getting your dilly bread. And thank you for returning after going. How's the weather been?
Jesus is the bread.
You're in Australia, right? There's a case you want, you need not go so far. We're currently investigating reports of individuals masquerading as Knights of the Heavens Ward. Those contemptible charlatans are rumored to have tricked several hapless maidens into attending private parties for a small fee with the promise of enjoying the company with great sirs. Those who were foolish enough to attend their experiences be so traumatizing that they've refused to discuss them in detail. Needless to say, your assistance in this matter would be greatly appreciated, and for you to shall receive due compensation. Say no more, Inquisitor, say no more. I, Hildebrand, Agent of Inquiry, Inspector Extraordinaire, am well versed in the ways of the fairer sex. Are you? Are you? Are you, motherfucker? Weather is weathering? Yeah, you're Straya? Okay. Appreciable. Understandable. Glad that you're here from Straya. That is about as far away from the world as you can get. Since when? Oh no. Mummy. Mother dearest, I was under the impression you had departed for Ul'dah. And leave my beloved boy to keep playing at being inspector, as well as a father to a bloody mammoth? Bugger that! You're coming home right this instant!
Why is she Scottish?
Because it's the accent that I got for her last time, and people said, yeah, it's perfect for her. How could you say such things? It is my life's calling to be an inspector, and Gigi is my son. He's a Mandeville man. Gran! Oh, grand as he is to see you.
Hey!
That would be the worst thing for Gigi to call her grandma. Bongo, you go snowboarding? I'm jealous. Once I wanted to learn how to surf. That dream ended quickly. Grand as it is to see you, you've come at the most inopportune time. The young woman of Ishgard are in need of a champion to defend them from fiends most foul. Come, Nashu. Gigi.
Come.
We shall demonstrate to my mother our peerless investigative skills and bring these criminals to justice. Away! Snowboarding is a skill learned through falling a lot, I can imagine. It's like roller skating. Snow, I haven't seen snow since I went to Southern Australia. There's a Southern Australia? No, I'm kidding. Can you imagine if there was another Australia? Like, just exactly the same size, just below Australia?
Maybe a little less spiders.
Maybe slightly less spiders. Luckily you learned as a young teenager and you haven't lost it. That's good. That means you don't have to make the mistakes as an adult now and fuck your body up. Now you know how to do the balance and not have to get hurt. Can you imagine if there was a Western Australia where it was just a second Australia? A Northern Australia that was just another Australia? What if that's just Antarctica? Maybe. Technically, there's an island below Australia that is considered Australia. What is that island? Not New Zealand. Right? Unless it is. I didn't know if that was actually considered Australia. I thought it was its own country. Oh, Tasmania. Okay. I mean, there are people that live there. Right? Like, there's a population of people that live there. There has to be. When the ice caps melt, Antarctica is going to be exactly the same shape as Australia. The rest was just ice. It's going to melt into the exact same shape as Australia. No, we're not in a... No, only spiders live in Australia.
No, they don't.
That's Bowles. He's stubborn. Probably gets him from his sorty arse of a father. I trust you, Lord, will help me keep him out of trouble. Right then, come along. Dinglebomb is a spiders confirmed. You know, like, there's that one Spider-Man that is a spiders man, and he is a mess of, like, camel spiders or whatever, or, like, pirate spiders that are, like, just a bunch of spiders just made into the shape of a man. Like, taking control of it and doing the thing, like, acting as the nervous system and, like, the muscles and everything. Yeah, that is what Dinglebomb is. A giant mass of spiders pretending to be a human. I thought Tasmania is where the devil lives. Yeah, the Tasmanian devil, yes. No, that's a different devil. There's one that's Tasmanian. He goes, I go, bleh. I distinctly remember from the Looney Tunes show.
Tasmanian devils are fucking...
Aren't they like vicious?
Assholes.
Like they're not nice.
They just attack for no reason.
Well, they deserve it. This is their land. We're invading their land. We're gonna have to make Dinglebombus a real character now? What do you mean a real character? Stop it.
I wasn't clicked into your stream, and at first I thought you were just calling someone Dinglebompus, and I was like, Richard, you can't just call people that.
No, Dinglebombus has been here since like the day after my birthday, so. You went to Tasmania once to get your arm fucked up? Please tell me this story. Unless it's traumatic to recount. Yeah, did the devil do it? I have to question the maidens. You know, I'm glad Hildebrand's not the one doing the questioning of the maidens, honestly. I don't think he knows how to talk to people. Remember the last time we tried to talk to a woman? It was, what was her name? Yellow Rose or something?
Huh?
The, Rogan woman from, like, the tailor shop. She was part of the quest line before. But like even he was talking to her and he was like she was dismissive of him. What's up, Ray? Please, do you think me so foolish as to fall for this charade? From what I heard from the others, said knights bore not even the slightest resemblance to the Heaven's Ward. Really? As if I had not already memorized every detail of Sir Adelfel's fate. Oh,
Wherever could they be? Not here. I went to Tasmania for work surprisingly and went on a little stroll at a fucking Tasmanian devil came out and oh my god. Are you familiar with Paperback Paradise? What is Paperback Paradise? Is it books? This is the crestfallen maiden. She's crestfallen. I am truly outside her grace. My allowance all gone to waste on those. I dare not say it. Thank you for getting your pizza party chicken, Dinklebombus. If you're part of the pizza party, thank you for being here. If you're not part of the pizza party, go join the pizza party by clicking that link below. It's a community of people who, well, you'll see when you get there.
Richard,
Yes.
I wish we had ice cream.
Me too. Mayhap those awful rumors are true. Mayhap I must needs accept that he now walks on Halone's halls. I was thinking about that earlier. I was like, man, ice cream would be a good
Dinkle
time.
Vampys has brought us a sandwich to discuss.
It just takes an hour break.
Is a spider a sandwich?
No.
I mean, I've seen spiders eat. I've seen people eat spiders that have been like, they're soft shell because they've just molted and they basically just get killed and their fangs get removed and any pointy bits get removed and they get fried and breaded and fried and then put onto a bun and you can eat it like soft shell crab. So I have seen a spider be an ingredient for a sandwich. Is a spider a sandwich? Well, we have to look at what the ingredients of the actual spiders are. Specifically the Goliath bird-eating spider. I'm gonna have to put the spider on the screen. I'm fine with doing it for myself. I'm not bothered by spiders, but if we want to look at that, we have to look at what, you know, a spider is. Okay. We're gonna take a look at the Goliath bird-eating spider. There, well, no, that's the wrong one. We'll put it in the middle of the screen. There you go. There's your spider. You're gonna look away? Why are you gonna look away when you're the one that suggested this one? Oh my gosh. How could you be like that? That's not fair. You did this to yourself.
That's Big Spoger.
But is a spider a sandwich? I mean, yeah, a spider is a sandwich if you're gonna eat the spider. It's like hair and like exoskeleton and goo on the inside. Hold on. You know what? I have seen these titles of things. I will take a look in a sec. Is this? Yeah, here we go. Look at this stock photo of its little fangy biters. It is a big fucking spider though. Like I will not lie. Like this is a big spider. I would be intimidated with this thing coming towards me. But is it a spider? Yeah, I mean, it's a spider. Is it a sandwich, though? Yeah, it's a sandwich. It exists in radical sandwich anarchy because it's a living thing and it's mostly full of things that are inedible. And boy, like, what you got in there to, like, work with to begin with in order to, like, make it edible is going to be fucking annoying. There is hair. That is pointy and awful hair. And as I continually say during a lot of these sandwiches, remember, hair doesn't belong in a fucking sandwich. So, Radical Sandwich Anarchy, thank you for asking the question. We've also got the International Piss Award. P came out fast from Synchron Growth. Skeletons fucked up my naked husband. An evening of lovemaking turns into grave digging when jealous skeletons show up and beat a man to death for trying to nut in a full moon by Herman Filth. International Piss Award, man. He came out so fast. I do love these. It reminds me of Beat Them With Their Own Kind. Spiders suggested for anarchy in the realm of food. Again, if they're like deep fried and put onto a sandwich, they're absolutely palatable. What are your favorite Instagram accounts? I can imagine. It's a good account. This is the Vengeful Maiden. I demand satisfaction, swift and terrible vengeance. How dare they prey upon a lady's emotions to line their pockets with gil? If Sir Sheribard was here, he'd purge the lot of them like the festering sickness they are. And yes, a pity he too remains missing. So very much a pity. Ah, languid noblewoman. And the baseball. I love the baseball card vandals one. I see that posted on Tumblr. That's not a joke. Also, Tumblr's fucked up right now too, man. We're mad at Tumblr right now. Send to... I'm tired of the full butter chicken, so you lay down in your bed. Did you fall asleep immediately? Are you going to fall asleep immediately? I can imagine. Let's talk to Hildebrand. Papa Hildy, that grandmama over there is staring at us. Spiders scare me, but that one in particular. I mean, it's not dangerous to humans anyway, but it's just a big spider. Even I said it's intimidating. Your dog came in and is standing on your stomach? Oh no, you're full of lemonade. Well, you're full of butter chicken, but you're full of lemonade. His grandmama is staring at us. Now, Chi-Ji, a gentleman must be more careful with his words. First of all, you have only one grandmother. Second, this is tremendously important. Never, ever call her that. At least, not yet. Promise? Yes, Father, I promise not to call Grandmama Julian. Greetings, my lady. Great. Oh, ain't you a charmer? And here I was thinking I might have to rip your bloody head off if you said the G word one more time. Like that, Papa Hildy. Great. Ah, my faithful assistants, have you gleaned any new information? No. Other than the fact that these women scorn and seem to detest the fake knights with every fiber of their being? These two women were telling me all about what they'd do if they cornered Sir... Is this the best ye can do then? Bloody oaths and girlish fantasies. And ye call yourself a Manderville man. If you touch the venomous hair tips, it'd be the most happy little tingling. They have venomous hair tips. That's like the step one. I assure you, Mother, we are only just getting started. The tapestry of lies and deception behind which the truth hides is oft unraveled with the tug of a single loose thread. I say, young lady, I beg but a moment of your time. Somehow I doubt that young lady was targeted by the charlatans we seek. Aye, 'tis true. I was taken in by false promises as awful, awful men. Long have I yearned for the chance to meet Sir Valentine. So when I said I finally could, I didn't hesitate for a moment. But then they escorted me to the manor and undid the blindfold. I looked on the hideous faces of the so-called Grand Sirs. I screamed and fled. They were gone when I returned to the watch, but their neighbors said they had overheard them seeking shelter in a place called Idleshire. I know it's not much, but I pray this information helps you in your search. My lady, I swear to you here and now, I, Hildebrand, agent of enquiry, inspector extraordinaire, shall not rest until those dastardly fiends are punished for their foul crimes. And she runs off. It does eat birds, it lives in power lines, and is the largest spider in the world. I'd eat one. Huzzah! 3 cheers for Papa Hildy. Hip hip hooray! Hip hip hooray!
Hip hip hooray. And there you have it. Our quarry can be found in Idleshire. Come, my loyal assistants, justice waits for no gentleman. That's all well and good, but I've never heard of this Idleshire, have you? And you mean we're traveling through the Germanian hinterlands right now? Just like that? The average Goliath bird eater is 11 inches wide. You can tell me that. Tell me these facts. Tell me facts about the Goliath bird-eating spoder. The Goliath blurred-eating spider. Just as long as you don't have to worry about Goliath turd-eating spiders. It's a bad joke. You're back? I'm glad you're back. Welcome back. Guess who's back? You're back. Are you a little baby? Are you a fresh baby? Yes, you are. Del Saria joins the party. Thank you, Del Saria, for joining the party. A gazebo to call our own. I want a gazebo high up in the mountains, where the trees are still warm and wet, where the fish fly free. A world where we can have it all our way. The most beautiful world in the world. Or a world made by us. Truly, this magnificent settlement is a testament to the hard work and camaraderie of her Uplander and Gobby citizens. Gobble? Yes, well, I'm glad we're no longer being pursued by fire-breathing dragons, musket-wielding crabs, and bomb-throwing goblins. You know, the other ones. But they were no match for Lady Julian and that pan of hers, am I right? I want to see her make the bad gobbies fly again. I wish I could have seen this. God's sakes. God's sakes, Hildy. Except Richard, this ought to be dead in a ditch somewhere if it weren't for me. I'm the only capable one. Nonsense. I would never let any harm come to my loyal assistant or my beloved son. If I may interject. Now then, let us split up and question the good people of Idleshire. My keen inspector sense tells me that one of them has knowledge of the false knights we seek. Okay. Go kick rocks here. For instance, in zoos, they live at the top of the cages and not at the glass. Instead, there are ropes big enough for birds to fly into, but too small for them to climb out. So they don't get to... Man. Birds fly into the spiders and then don't come out. It just happens. That's really interesting. I'm just I'm just imagining it. No, it took me a second to picture exactly what you meant. So it's the tops of the stuff is not glass. So birds can get in there. They can't get out. The spiders can't get out. But the birds can get in, which gives the spiders the ability to eat birds. Which is crazy. Wild birds. So wild bird flies in there and you can watch a spider eat it in real time.
Yes, no Jack's knows of the grand sirs. Sneaky uplanders keep to themselves, mingle not with gobby flock, but each their own, Loud Jock says. No questions, only jingly shine.
Their name is not a lie, they will eat birds. They do eat birds. They eat and consume birds. Do they suck the whole bird like dry? Is that how they kind of work? Like, 'cause spiders kind of turn things into milkshakes. I assume they just eat the inside of the bird. Just eat it. Oh, I know all about the Grand Sirs. They keep to themselves in that building of theirs, south of the round spot. You'd best watch out, though. They're a dangerous bunch, liable to kill you for looking at them cockeyed. It's entirely possible I've gone completely and utterly mad, but are you perchance the long-lost twin sister of an Ishgardian noblewoman? Look behind you, a three-headed Gabu! Gabu? Why do I feel like I've not seen the last of that old woman? Huh. Mountain Dew. You used to be talking about them, Grand Sirs. They drifted into Idleshire some time ago, as I recall. Paid visits to the Great Library, though I couldn't tell you why. Okay, let's talk to Mountain Dew over here. Let me Google that for you. Let me Google that for you. Where is Hildebrand? Over there. They eat over several days and leave their victims alive because somehow they could have been observed saving vital organs for last. That's wild. Intelligent spiders. They could eat us. I know they could. If spiders had bigger brains, they could rule the world. If spiders weren't going to pulp themselves into goo because of the squared cube law, then we would have to worry a lot more about spiders, honestly. If spiders are so cool, why isn't there a Spiders 2? There is. I didn't want to have to tell you this. I don't want to tell you this. But we've discovered a winged spider. Don't look at that ad. Scientist discovers winged spider. This is Spiders 2. Right here. If only we had the testimony of concerned citizen, which could conveniently direct us to the villain's precise location. I cut the background audio and all we got was soft background squeaks. Yeah, because my dogs are squeaking their toys. I love them. They're my cute babies. Oh, there's a wing spider? No. I'm fucking with you. That's a meme image that's been around for a very long time. I'm fucking with you. There's no spiders with wings. That would be an incredible creature, and I don't think we're ready for that. I don't think God would make a joke like that. You think God would play a joke like that on us? You think God would play a dirty trick like that on us? A winged spider? God would do it twice. The Grand Sirs are holed up in a building to the south of the markets. Good show, Richard. Yeah, that's the one. Let's inform the others. You're too dumb to realize that? No, I'm going to fill you with misinformation, and then I'm going to say, no, of course it's not real. What are you talking about? You believed me in order to make sure that you don't believe every single thing that you see or read on the internet. Do some fact checking and have some thought-provoking conversation about this stuff while you have the ability to, my friend. Maybe an engineer, but no, you're not a smart one. You don't have to be smart to be an engineer. You just have to know how to make a machine and do your job. You need to know how thermodynamics works and how to go and counteract it. And that's about it. That's important. That's more important than knowing about bugs, honestly. Imagine if there was a carcinization mod for Pokemon where every Pokemon gets another evolutionary stage and it's all crabby. I would love that. It would seem no one's home. There's naught we can do about what the wow. Hey, honey.
Uh-huh.
Okay. You know, I had to check to see if you were still here because I heard
Haven't let
you
me speak at all.
I heard you mention earlier that were gonna go get ice cream, and for a brief moment in time, I thought, did Kendra go get ice cream?
I didn't say I was going to go get them.
I know, but I thought briefly.
I said that we should take like a break to go over, get the ice cream, and come back.
Papa Hill, let me finish this. Papa Hildy, I just want to say that I really like this place. I think you and me and Mama Nashu could have lots of exciting adventures if we stay here. You may be right, Gigi. This community seems to have fostered an enlightened, free society, welcoming of honest souls, willing to work and contribute to the greater whole. Did anyone happen to see a gazebo on the way in?
Scarab, how was work? It's a gazebo.
As I live in Skoch, Ildebrand, Helidor, Maximilian, Manderville. Could that be? I say, could that be Slow Fix Coin Toss? Do you know this Gabi, Inspector? I most certainly do. Why, Master Slowfix was my very first employer.
Sir, you have to swap out your specs for the tiny child ones you stole from a child.
And traveling through
Do it
Thanaland
now,
long ago,
or I'll sick the dogs on
Gabi
you.
Flock was waylaid by Uplander bandits. With no jiggly shine to pay the brass blades, we had no way to backtake goods. Till we make busy deal with Gentleman Uplander, that is. With fastness he fits Uplander bandits and brings much bangy boo, and resorts to goodly Gabi's missing goods and great justice. And so a Slowfix gains new appreciation for Uplanders, but for chance encounter with Gentleman the Uplander, he never conceives of egalitarian utopia. One may even claim he'll be a founding father of Idleshire, with metaphorical tongue flaps, that is.
Wow.
Oh, the memories. It was a clear thing, for the bandits were clever enough to see through the ingenious disguise as an innocent milkmaid, but in my haste to escape I tripped over a barrel full of fire sand, and, well, as they say, boom gobby doom. Core, no busy deaths for the wicked.
Oh, right.
No busy deals, indeed. But leaving that delightful anecdote aside, ye gods, Master Slowfix, just looking at you and your flock have made of these ruins is making me big eyes. Shh. Gobby flock has come a long way since wandering days, but we have not forgotten. O Gentleman Uplander's kindness, Slowfix is here to offer hand lending. Well, far be it from me to refuse.
Bro, do voice acting again. I do voice acting.
My son Gigi has grown quite fond of our magnificent city, and so should like to stay here with him and my assistant for a time. We would not require much in the way of accommodations. A humble gazebo, for example, but more than so, he needs a home. I settle for a gazebo.
Sir, Dinkle Bambies has brought us a sandwich to discuss.
One sec. Why settle for gazebo in perfectly good estate right behind you? Residents of building in arrears and Slowfix happy to evict them.
I don't want Hildebrand to be able to get a home at the cost of somebody's life and, like...
But you were pursuing the fiends who lived here on suspicion of defrauding young women. Fraud in Slowfix's egalitarian utopia. This he will not abide. All the more reason to let Gentleman Uplander and his flock stay instead of Grand Sirs. No need for jingly shine either.
Wow, a free home. I know what a Tim Tam is, hang on.
Huzzah, a giant gazebo to call our own. I do not know what to say. Thank you, Master Slowfix, thank you. No need for teary-eyed tongue flaps. Gobbyflock is possessed of moral obligation to repay Gentleman Uplander for past generosity. Enjoy new gazebo and good luck with hunt for Grand Sirs. Papa Hildy, since this is our gazebo, is it okay if I draw our family crest on it? I can think of no better way to celebrate this joyous occasion, and perhaps draw the ire of a new home's former tenants. Come, let us purchase some paints together. This gazebo shall be your canvas. Now he's gone and gotten himself a sorted gazebo. Bloody hells, if he really thinks I'm going to let him keep playing at being a father. I could not stifle that yawn. It's because of all the breathing I'm doing.
It's like when I used to sing, I would yawn a lot.
Yes, it's the oxygen. Your brain needs to let something loose. Look at this. Look at this wonderful painting. That really is quite good. Now what?
Still no sign of the traitorous Grand Sirs. I dare say we're gonna need more paint.
Okay. Tim Tams, ready? Time for you to binge eat hummus. Oh, well, hold on. Before you binge eat hummus.
Hummus is really good for you.
This is really good for you. Tim Tams. A Tim Tam is a chocolate cookie treat from Australia, as you can currently see behind me. This is it's like chocolate with like cookie and then like chocolate in the middle again, right? So like it is a chocolate covered sandwich, but the outside is the chocolate, making it a different thing entirely as well. That's Tim Tams, baby. Tim Tams are great. So the Tim Tam would exist somewhere in structurally neutral but ingredient rebellious, because it's wrapped in stuff. It's got stuffing and the ingredients are sweet, so it would have to be something like that. So it's not Radical Sandwich Anarchy because it's not inedible, nor is it completely and utterly not a sandwich, or not a standard sandwich form. It is more structurally neutral but ingredient rebellious. Absolutely. 100%. I truly believe that one. Thank you for asking if a Tim Tam is a sandwich. Actually, the thing you asked technically was, are Tim Tams a sandwich? A sandwich. And I will say, yes. Here on the Sandwichard Experience, we're going to take a really quick break. We are going to go to the bathroom, and we're going to be back in a minute with some ice cream. Don't touch the dial. You will not smile here on the Sandwichard Experience. We'll be back We'll be back actually, we do still have the Sandwichard. It's over there. It's over there. Well, we'll be back in a minute. Don't touch the dial. You will not smile here on the Sandwichard experience. See you in a bit. Where am I? Oh, that's right. Hello, I'm up here. Welcome back to the Sandwichard experience. My name is Richard Sandwichard, and I have a treat to show you today. Not only did I come back with peanut butter ice cream, I also came back with something called, it's backwards for you. It's still backwards for you. Reese's Mallow Top marshmallow flavored cream with milk chocolate snacks. They are, in essence, what I understand them to be. Here, let me open one of these on the camera. On camera. Is it a sandwich? We're about to go through that. So you open it, and from here it's just a puddle of white. You know, you kind of see this white thing that's here. This white on top of here, and then you go deeper and you open it and you're like, wow, what could this be? You look at that and you're a perfect peel and you don't have any parts left of the wrapper, right? We look at it. It's got this funky, like, special color, black and white, and you taste it. It is delightful. It tastes like eating cereal as a kid. It's not white chocolate. It is marshmallow flavored cream. I had one. Take it. That was the wrapper. Thank you. Thank you for storming out of my stream and going, I don't trust you with those snacks.
Not with Reese's.
Don't dump them out all in front of me. Do not dump them out all in front of me. I'm gonna eat all of them. But I don't usually like white chocolate. This isn't exactly white chocolate, but I like this. It's good. I have had two, correct. I ate 6 deviled eggs in 20 minutes. You guys made me eat 6 deviled eggs in 20 minutes. I remind you. I am not at fault for that. Thank you. Guys, if you give us the option, I still ate them because I had committed to yon bit. All these are gonna be in front of me and I'm gonna want to eat them. Garuga mash. Thank you. Hildebrand, I have to enter the fist of the father. No. Don't trust anyone over 60. I had 3 earlier that day. My defense, and I'll tell you exactly what my defense is for deviled eggs. Deviled eggs need to be eaten fast, or because they will go bad fast. Deviled eggs will go bad fast, so you have to eat them fast. Deviled eggs are delicious. I love them. As much as it pains me to admit it, a gentleman's stamina is not without limits. I dare say I could go with a spot of tea.
Hey, Inspector, is it just me, or have those two been looking at us for the past few minutes?
Yes. Oh. They're MILF Guardians.
Oh, 'tis quite normal behavior for my adoring fans, I should think. When finally presented with an opportunity to meet their idol in the flesh, all too many succumb to the fear and flee.
What if I made chocobo deviled eggs? Or maybe they're the grand bloody sirs. Come on, they're getting away. You're home? Scarab, I'm glad you're home. Thank you for getting home safe. I've come home with Reese's Mallow Top Marshmallow Top peanut butter cups and some peanut butter cup ice cream that I've yet to eat any of because I'm also going to be doing voice acting tonight for Hildebrand, which is a child's mistake for me to make. I need to play a game that has voice acting if I'm going to eat food on stream. What the fuck is wrong with me? I can't stop and chew my food
Jesus
live
is the
on
bread.
stream. Can't lick the lid of the ice cream, take my time. It's been a day? Well, tell me about your day. That's been.
This is hitting all the spots.
Yummy, yummy in my tummy. Me so hungry. Me so hungry. Where is this? All of Hildebrand, outside the gates of Idleshire. Okay, I have to get out from this way. So then why doesn't it mark it? Is he getting depresso again? I feel like I don't want people around, but at the same time constantly being forgotten and want people around. Yeah. You're going through it, my friend. What I will say.
Sounds like you're burnt out.
Sounds like you're sorry, you clipped a little.
Burnt out.
Yeah. You probably just need to go and do something different. Shake up your schedule. Take up a hobby. Eat a big sandwich. And that's not to be like a way to not give you advice or anything. I think if because it worked for me, I felt like shit and I'd pick up streaming and I'd feel way better now. I think something to do to distract your brain while also making more happy chemicals in your brain is a good way to make yourself feel better faster. Getting mad in Helldivers 2 or Siege or Rocket League or whatever every night after night isn't going to do you any good. Me and the boys learned that one. Is that your first time through Elden Ring? Your first time. Savor it. If you want any help, if you want to know anything, let me know. If you want me to send you a copy of my the original survival guide that I was writing for Elden Ring, please let me know. I will export it. You need a more clear path of what to do. How many sites of grace have you been to? You need to sit at a couple before you can get a horse and progress.
The haunts.
Okay. So then you got to work your way up to Stormvale. Stormvale Castle is your first major objective. And if you don't want to do that, I suggest going down south first. Go to the peninsula down there. Go take the castle over there. Go meet some NPCs on the side of the road. If you want help, I can give you some tips. Just send me a DM. Hi, sweetheart. You have all of your toys. I can't take them. This is the part of single-player games you struggle with, not knowing what to do with being bored and lost. The problem is Elden Ring doesn't immediately signpost all of its stuff. Like you can see the castle in the distance when you first like step out of the thing and you want to go there, but how the fuck do you get there? Well, you got to do a lot. Have you been to the Round Table Hold yet? Elden Ring is a big... You've done jack shit? Okay. Elden Ring is a big explorational game where it's going to take time and you're just going to want to explore stuff. In terms of story, you're not going to find a lot immediately. Like, really? Like, you'll find NPCs and things. Don't swing at everything. Like, immediately. Some NPCs are going to be people you're going to need to talk to. Like, really important people. But yeah, let me know if you want help. I can help you later.
I shall not ask you again. Come forth, grand sirs. Name yourself and answer for your misdeeds.
Oh my. It's the old people. Slayer of 1,000,000 worms, the silver spear which hath pierced the very heavens, Orland! Master of magics, and ancient and awesome, the divine hand which hath defeated all maladies save senescence and incontinence, Goonspot.
Probably Gonspart.
Goonspot. Slowly but surely get through it. You want to get through most of it for the DLC? You have a couple months. I beat all of Elden Ring within a month's time in like 112 hours. You can do it. It's really rewarding.
Grand sirs, Excelsior!
I don't know whether to laugh or cry. May have both.
Grandsires, Grand Sirs, you stand accused of willfully and unlawfully convincing young maidens of Ishgard to attend private parties under false pretenses.
That's abduction.
Hereby inflicting upon them terrible financial and emotional distress. I, Hildebrand, Agent of Enquiry, Inspector Extraordinaire, am come on behalf of these poor, defenseless innocents, and to see that no others are made to suffer as they did. Now, lay down your arms and surrender yourselves into my custody.
Ah, the audacity of this boy. You should feel ashamed for your words and deeds. You should feel... They will see when they play the game. They will see and feel ashamed of their words and deeds. It's always hey y'all and never how y'all. Scarab, it's I always ask how you guys are doing.
Rich Yeo.
Yeehaw. He's a Durgan. I want that. Hey, good trick. You'll rule this day and rule it hard. I want to be him when I grow up. Gods, how I miss this. The air streaming past, the blood pumping, the taste of copper on my lips, the slight dizziness. It was on a day that we met, wasn't it? We soared into the azure skies. We never truly came back down. No mine eyes deceive. Hagsney of my heart, descended from Halone's halls to guide me to her bosom. I like that in death this guy... Well, hold on, maybe not in death. My beloved, my everything, long have I waited this moment. Take me in your arms once more and lift me higher, higher, higher. Higher, higher, higher. So this guy died? Orland, Orland, Orland! Oh, just as we could imagine. Man really loves his wife. We love a man who loves his wife. Every day of the month, you know what I mean. You should love your partner. Alas, poor Orland. I knew him not in the slightest, but he seemed a decent man. Chicanery and attempted murder notwithstanding. Nod. You'll rue this day, and rue it hard. You're giving me flashbacks to things I just saw? I've seen this before. All too recently. Yes, anyway. He's only mostly dead. If the Master of Magic's ancient and awesome here acts with all haste, the man may yet be saved. That's true. Oh, you're referring to me. I see. With a little haste, was it? Yes. Yeah, I'll get right on that. Fucking. Oh, mournful voice of creation, send unto me a creature from the abyss, my thrall to command. Let me no, hold on, it's not good. Hold on, let me see. Something of a rather less controversial tradition. Yes, something with more pep. A vortex of biting winds surround the flesh, and smite my foes! Foes? I thought you were friends. I think they're just old. Sandwichard had bugged me, the bleeding guy pulled my back! My back! Oh! would seem I underestimated you lot.
That makes 2 of us? Enough. Leave them be, or do you not care what comes of the mammoth?
Come.
Of the mammoth. Oh shit.
Gigi! But when? How? Oh, no. I thought I recognized you. First in Ishgard, then Adelshire. You've been following us since we left the capital.
Bearer of faces squared fearsome, a midnight shadow which doth deceive the kings and queens. Doris! You can't possibly have been so naive as to think we didn't see through your ridiculous disguises. And yet here you are, so effortlessly and easily lured into our trap, for which we are most grateful, mind. My companions are hardly cut out for life on the road. All has been in preparation for this moment. The parties, the petty schemes. From the first, the objective of this grand design has been this singular mammoth. Really?
I swear to you, if you hurt Gigi in any way...
We have no desire to hurt the boy, but requires help to reclaim that which is rightfully ours. Our youth. Our youth? That's a bomb. That's a Nashu surprise.
Confound it, I can't see. Damn, they're very slowly getting away. Papa Hildy. Gigi. Stay strong, my son. I swear I will find you.
You could just... You just follow them. They're getting away very slowly. You could just follow them. I'm pretty sure you could just follow them. Or we'll just catch up to them later. I don't know where I need to go now. Oh, I need to speak with Hildebrand again. Damn it. I didn't want to get into combat with a crawler. I do Hildebrand stuff to get away from the combat mechanics of Final Fantasy XIV.
12 strike me down for a fool. So desperate was I to seize the grand sirs that I failed to discern their true intent before it was too late. And now poor Gigi is in their clutches. What if I never see my beloved boy again?
I suppose we ought to be prepared for the worst. They could be halfway to Razadhan by now.
I very much doubt that.
Even they were moving at an Adamantoise's pace.
Little Milk's...
Nope. Little Milksop's right. Let's get after the old buggers. Buggers. Huh, that's my old mentor used to call me. Among other things. Oh, the memories. Among Us. Spake with Hildebrand. I'm gonna sprint. Hold on. I have to do my mount guide. Oh shit, I already got that on there. I forgot I had the other one on the side. There we go. Look at, do we see this? Look at this great thing. This wonderful transforming mount. Yeah. I believe I've flown past it. Now I don't. Yeah, now I don't have to walk everywhere. Thank God.
So it seems the Grand Sirs have been caught once more by the very inspector that was trying to catch them.
Yeah, okay. Ironic. Also, how premature. We have them, yes, but they still have Gigi. Damn it. If only some manner of opportunity would present itself. Ask and he shall receive. We can ambush that wizened dragoon and take him hostage and demand an exchange.
Inquisitor Seer, you disappoint me. A gentleman cannot condone the violent kidnapping and ransom of his elders. Oh no, we shall approach this problem as paragons of honor and virtue. Richard will stalk and subdue the Grand Sir and then relieve him of his armor.
And how is stripping an old man naked more gentlemanly than taking him hostage?
Rest assured, I shall reveal all soon enough. Godspeed, Richard.
You just walk over to them and smack them? Well, in the last Hildebrand adventure, I had to go and change my clothes at least one time. Or if I can just walk straight over there. Take a bite of my ice cream and avoid these beasts, these non-Marlboros. More ball. Those are great more balls. Let's tell about more balls. Ricky Martin. What is my pet? This is Ultros. Ultros from Final Fantasy VI. I have other ones. I have an Onion Knight. Oh, I have a Hildebrand. I also have an Alphino. Look at him. He's right there. Wind up gentleman. I have Nanimo, I have Sid, I have Insidian, I have Enkidu, I have a Unicult, I have a bug, the Tomato King. Look at him. I got the Minute Mind Flayer, the Tiny Rat, Rionosuke.
I knew you'd... Wait, who are you again? There's something awfully familiar about those muscular forearms, those strong yet tender-looking fingers. I'd say, would you be so kind as to massage my shoulders, young man? There's this lingering ache, this tension that Goonspot can't seem to soothe with his magics.
Sure, I'll knock you the fuck out.
Remove my breastplate? Oh, of course, how silly of me. Pray lend me a hand with the strap.
You're gonna hit him with the strap. Or I was gonna get the strap.
Truly, young man, you are a saint.
Why was Dick's out?
I swear, it's the little things you begin to appreciate. My dear departed wife used to help me with my armor, you know. Right, they should be seated to receive better receive your tender ministrations.
And I just kick him in the back of the head. Right? Like I drive my metal foot through the back of his head. I solved the problem. Instead, I touch him like a mime.
Ah, the healing tingle. Would that I had a tincture of salamander, which was to treat these aches. My little pixie used to spread some on my chest and under my nose to help me sleep through the night. Come.
Come.
Don't be shy. Work those soothing fingers into each and every knot. Slowly. Make me forget my troubles.
We're knotting this guy? Hold on. No.
Harder. Harder. Higher. Higher. Close your eyes and dream.
EP. The old dragoon's soft snoring suddenly stops, and you begin to fear you may have borne witness to his final moments. Leaning closer, you extend a hesitant finger, only to stop short when a sudden spasm signals the resumption of his labored breathing. I need his sabatons. It's me. It's how I sleep. It's how I sleep. It's just... I'm out. With the utmost
Clearly,
care,
you have not slept in the same room as your brother in a long time, because that is not how
with the utmost
he
care,
sleeps.
you remove Orland's sabatons and breeches, leaving the sleeping old man exposed to the elements and at the mercy of nearby ravenous bears and tentacled morbolls. May he rest in peace. I should have just killed him. Oh.
Honestly, when you're doing the Hildebrand questline, you should just stream on your own.
You don't have to play with me then.
Well, it's because you
Elmodorphin.
voice act so much I can't say anything.
Sorry, honey. Elmodorphin, thank you for being here. Thank you for lurking. Split, I also see you. Hi, buddy. I do stop breathing when I sleep. Don't I, dear?
What?
I stop breathing when I sleep.
Yeah.
If Final Fantasy XIV was a good game, they would have let me kill the old man. Like Baldur's Gate would have. Goddamn. We're doing great over here tonight, Elmodorphin. We are doing the Hildebrand questline. Voice acting as we go.
Ah, my stalwart assistant. By your return, I gather you have taken care of the dragoon. And by taking care, I mean afford him all due courtesy as befitting of a man of his many years, whilst returning to the equipment that I require.
Yes. If this is Baldur's Gate, you would have killed all three of them. If this was Baldur's Gate, not only would they have been dead, but I would have solved all of this whole problem, like, 2 hours ago.
Yep.
That woman probably would have been dead the first time. Because Dark Urge would have told me something.
Capital. Then without further ado, I shall disguise myself as Orland and free Gigi from captivity.
But you look nothing alike. They may be old and slow, but they're not blind.
Oh, ye of little faith, you're in for a treat. For you shall have a front row seat to this magnificent display of Mandevillian guile and subterfuge.
Guile? Like from Street Fighter. Are you still ahead of me, dear?
Yeah.
Hey, is it time for dinner yet?
He just ate you, daft bugger. Where the hell is this Orland? I know he's got to piss in every hour, but damn, he can at least be quick about it.
I'm sleepy.
We've got to rescue him. Remember, don't trust anyone over 60. Gigi's eyes glow.
Greetings, fellow antediluvians.
No! They were not there. They were not there prior to the fucking Great Flood, Hildebrand. That armor sure flexes very well for this pose. Oh. Oh, bollocks.
It's about time.
Okay, no, that's bollocks.
Pack up your things. I want us back on the road in 10 minutes. Before we do that, we must release young Gigi here. It is behavior unbecoming a gentleman to keep children in cages. What the seven hells are you blathering about? He's gonna get away! He will not. See, still here, within my care. Right then, on a completely unrelated note, I shall now take the boy with me on a brief sojourn through the wilderness.
Fury, take me, it's working. He's about to walk out of there with Gigi and they won't even try to stop him. So far, so good.
Whoa, I'm cold, and there were morbals after me.
Uh-oh. Hildebrand?
I'm me, but you're also me. That can't be. Unless...
The only me is me. Are you sure? The only you is you?
Oh, I'm dead. This is it. This is the moment when my life flashes before my eyes. Oh, my dearest Pigsney, we'll be together at last.
I will BRB.
Do so. I love you.
Imposter!
No fucking way.
How dare you attempt to trick me with a ruse so hackneyed it would make a minstrel blush?
Dear gods, I never realized dying would hurt so much.
I love this game. This game is great.
There's a chance, Gigi. Come with me.
Huh? Wait, Vivi, wait! Vivi.
My son. What's gotten into you? Vivi. Where have I heard that name before?
Remember who you are, Vivi. What you are. A creation of the great Charlie and Archmagus Quan.
Homie Quan. I was given life by Homie Quan. Grandpapa Quan. I remember now. We lived together, and he taught me many things about the outside world. Oh.
I assume dying would also hurt like hell. Hey, okay. What about Papa?
What? Wait. What do you exactly remember, my son? Everything. Yes, everything. I remember that Grandpapa Quan created me, that he took care of me, raised me, and that we were very happy. But then he abandoned me. Grandpapa Quan abandoned me.
You believed you were flawed, Vivi. That you lacked the power to turn back the hands of time and make him young again. And so in his ignorance, he cast you out and died all alone.
Turn back the hands of time. And what we witnessed at the Crozier, the Duke's priceless vase, the power could be used to bear on people? But how do you know all this? You couldn't possibly have been associated with this Archmagus Quan.
We found journals during one of their trips to the Great Library. Scavenging for valuable relics is one of the few ways we have left to make a living. We were famed heroes of a war of prime with the fortunes to match, but no soldier has the strength to triumph over time. Before we knew it, the hour of the sheath was upon us. Ishgard no longer had need of our services. So we came here to eke out a living. Keep doing what we do best until our bodies wouldn't let us. Imagine our surprise when we stumbled upon the opportunity of a lifetime. A second lifetime, as it were. The mammoth with the power to take with it that was broken, restored to its prime state, to turn back time with its temporal magics and give us back our misspent youth.
Yuri, take me. This is all so... I don't know if there's precedent to determine whether this constitutes as heresy.
We know where to look even. With the journals, we determined that the mammoth was somewhere in the Western Highlands. A chance, or a second chance, was within reach. And we were forced to watch as you imbeciles pulled Vivi from the snow, nearly ruining everything. Vivi, listen to me. Come with us and we can help you unlock to your true potential. Just think what you can accomplish if you do master your magics. Not only could you make us young again, but you may even have the power to restore life to Archmagus Quan. Vivi.
Impossible. No magic can truly return the dead to us. At best, you can animate a corpse. I need not review the precepts they declared of the products of necromancy and abominations in the eyes of the Fury. Gigi, wait. What of our adventures? What of our gazebo? You're a Manderville mammoth.
You have always been so kind to me, Papa Hildy, and I will forever be grateful for that. But Grandpapa Quan made me. He made me, and I miss him. So even if it fails, I have to try. What are you doing? They're getting away. You have to stop them. Mayhap we respect Gigi's decision. So that's the end of that chapter, eh? You're giving up and coming back home? I'm too made a decision a long time ago to become a traveling inspector, and I have ever stood by it. Mayhap it is this singular stubbornness of mine that Gigi took inspiration. Nay, I cannot abide it. He is my flesh and blood, my son. I dare not let him use his temporal magics to pervert the natural order. Aye, it falls to me, his father, to ensure that Gigi keeps his righteous path and only utilizes traditional methods of zombification to raise the dead. Very good. Inquisitor Seer, I must applaud your dedication to your work and cannot thank you enough for all you've done on our behalf. Yet I fear as we continue as we are, Gigi may be driven to rash action. Therefore, I would ask you to suspend your pursuit of the Grand Sirs for a time, that I may be afforded the opportunity to convince my son to return peacefully. Well, seeing as how we can guess at the full extent of Gigi's powers, it might seem to prove dangerous to act aggressively should he choose to use them. I knew you would understand. Right then, we've no time to waste. Nashu, let us retire to a new gazebo to discuss our plans. We will save the baby. He may be an idiot, but he's a good dad. He's a good dad. I suppose I'd have given him a shade if he'd given up that early. Though it means I'll just stick around even longer. On the other hand, if that bloody mammoth's got the power to make them young again, then I don't want to know what she was like in her prime. I don't want to know what she was like in her prime. Probably terrifying.
Yo, oh fuck my baked beans.
Ah, fuck my baked beans. You beans.
Jesus is the
Beans.
bread.
I said I'd suspend my pursuit, and I will. That doesn't mean I won't continue my investigation into that mammoth and its powers. In Ishgard. Thank you for the gorilla jump scare. I'm thinking of
I've
what
returned.
I can... Hi, you're back. I was just gonna say, you can help me come up with, ideas for what to do on changing some of my commands and things. Gorilla jump scare doesn't happen very much anymore. I was thinking of replacing it.
I did also get ice cream, and I ate all of it already.
It was like a Ben & Jerry's little one.
Yeah, it was like a pint. No regrets. Well, maybe regrets later. Later regrets.
They call those later regrets for a reason. They happen later. Ah, I see you saw fit to return to the capital as well. The Inquisition has a rather large collection of heretical tomes, including many of Charlane origin, and I had in mind to scour them for information on temporal magics. This is, of course, all for the sake of confirming the mammoth's heretical origins. Yes, only that. Why are you looking at me like that, as if to imply my interest in these matters is more than a professional one? I'm sure I don't know what you're not talking about. Thank you, Richard. That will be all.
Well, there was a dairy-free option, but like I still got the dairy one because it significantly tastes better, obviously.
I love the Hildebrand stuff. It tastes so much better. Fat is flavor.
It's fresh steel.
Is that why you're with me? Because I'm flavorful?
Got a lot of flavor. Steel says, do I like Funko Pops? They're meh at best. Are they the only kind of figures I can afford? Yeah. Anyway, check DMs. I feel you, Steel. I have one. Is that time? That was Time Wizard. I mean, I have one. I have this one from before they were all terrible. I like this Garrus Vicarian.
It's true. I did get you that before, like, Funko Pops really became, like...
Time magic. Before they were, like, the hated thing that they are.
Yeah.
Very, very early. I wonder if he's stamped with the date on him somewhere. Funko LLC, copyright 2013. This Funko Pop is literally almost as old as our relationship, and the only reason why I have it is because it's Garrus Vicarian.
I got it for you.
For Christmas.
Yeah, while we were living in, Eastbourne.
At 420.
Yeah. It's true. So that was like a year or two into our relationship.
Vintage? Thanks.
It was back when Funko Pops were actually made good. Like there's actual details in them, like proper.
Yeah, this is like really good, actually.
It was before they became like $10.
Before they got sold in all of the craft stores across the nation.
Yeah, and took up half of our EB Games or GameStop.
90% of GameStop, yeah.
Yeah.
It's because they were cheap to get in, and then they, when they sold, they gave a lot of money.
It's because
And it
they're
was
made out of
straight
smelly
profit.
PVC.
Which is bad. Very bad for your environment.
PVC?
Yeah.
Yep.
Wasn't there that train that crashed in like Palestine, wherever that was in the US, that leached a bunch of the same stuff that like PVC is made of into the ground?
Why am I not surprised?
This specific Yu-Gi-Oh monster kind of works with the little guy thing that Funko has going on. I will say 100%, this is actually, this Time
Mr.
Wizard is one of the
Sandwichard,
better ones.
We've gotten to
that I've seen.
504 follows. Be sure to
Avy.
thank the wonderful viewer who joined our Twitch assembly.
AV251, thank you for joining us here tonight on the Sandwichard Experience. We're playing Final Fantasy XIV, going through the Manderville questline for Heavensward. I appreciate you following. Thank you for being here. I have the taste in the little things. The little things make a difference, right? It's the small stuff. Sometimes you have to sweat the small stuff, and that's one of the things you gotta sweat. The proud and the pointy-eyed. Yeah, we can do one more, right? Sears a
One more
man at
what?
the end of his tether.
One more what?
I was another start of the quest line. Do you have taste in all the small things? That's not the right song, and I know it's not. That's the joke. Nice to be here. I'm a bit delusional as I just completely hold on. You completed base ARR on your third character.
I can't imagine doing ARR 3 times.
I can't imagine doing it one time, and I did it. ARR was so rough until the last third, and I say this all the time. Once we got once we met the fairies and like the people started like dying, Like then I started paying attention and ARR actually mattered and felt good. Oh.
You love when people die.
I do love when people die. Look at this.
Aww.
The last 30 is stimulating, and from there on, I've not been disappointed. Everything's been really good. Look at that.
Cute little painting.
It's wonderful. Look at that. That's Minnie. Bebo's darker.
Bibbo.
No, not Bibbo. Oh,
Bibbo.
that's Steele's cat.
Bibbo and my.
What a finds. Exactly. Add just a TJ Maxx. That's wonderful. Oh, that is Bebo? I thought Bebo was darker. Yeah. Post ARR was pretty decent for what I remember. The post ARR is fine. I say, shifty-eyed. It took far too long to get to Heaven's Word. It was like it. After Manderville, it was a slog to get to the beginning of Heaven's Word again. It took a long time.
Good night, Steel.
Bye, Steel. We'll see you later. But you're gonna do this on this character. What are you playing as? We're a Dragoon. We need to speak, Richard. I've been scouring the archives. I think I read that already. As you may or may not be aware, ancient Alag is portrayed in the Enchiridion as a cautionary tale. The great empire brought low by its vanity and hubris. However, a certain apocryphal text in which the Alligans are cast in a more sympathetic light, if not outright exalted. 'Twas in these texts that I found references to temporal magics that once wielded by Allagan mages. Said magics are used to halt or even reverse this temporal state of a given object. Well, you know what they do? I think they a given object. If these accounts are to be believed, and the GG's abilities and magics are one of the same, then it may be possible for him to turn back the hands of time of the Grand Sirs, much as he restored the Duke's priceless vase. Huh. Oh, fuck my baked beans. That being said, there's no telling how this will work with regards to a living being. Consider, if you will, the vase was filled with water when it shattered. Even the vessel restored, what would become of its former contents? Would it be filled with water as before? The very same as every drop returned? Would it be different water? Would the water once split be forever lost? These are good questions. I speak of the soul, my friend. Well, I don't care about this now. For even as they use magics to restore the dead to life, would they be as they were before, with all the same thoughts and memories and feelings? God, I love a story that's came back wrong. You know, like a came back wrong story. They did not come back correctly. They are fucked up. I like when a character is defined by their loss. Because their insistence on carrying forward is who makes them their person they are. Your first sub-character is a Femme Aura, Zayla. I'm in Stormblood on them. The second would be a Femme Viera, which you tried to play on Astrologian, but got bored. And last is a Femme Makode on free trial. We see your character in first season and season 3. They're different because of all the turmoil they had to face behind the scenes. Yeah, kind of like that, exactly. The passage of time is very important. Street Fighter's been doing that for years now, and like every game where like Ryu has a beard, we freak out because it's the hypest shit. Thank you, duties. Man, that's a long one today, huh? Hey, George? Wow. The Grand Sirs are convinced they can regain their lost youth, and mayhap they can. But the dead who have entered the Halone's halls cannot return. They cannot. Yet Gigi is nevertheless resolved to try and resurrect Archmagus Quan. Homie Quan. Looks like Seer's got a balls on his jacket. Speaking of which, according to some Charlatan text in the archives, Archmagus Quan was an accomplished scholar, known for his study of ancient Allegan magics. Further evidence that Gigi's abilities are likely derived from ancient traditions, I suppose. George has been on the internet. George has been on the internet. George knows what it's like for P. It's like when you had to Google P sounds not for fetish use. More importantly, I learned the location of the Archmagus' former residence. Mayhap we can find something of interest there. Something which could help us persuade Gigi to change his course. Plenty of Fish? I don't know, I actually know what Plenty of Fish. I know it's a website, like Jade Date or Farmers Only. I think. I had a mind to summon Inspector Hildebrand and make a journey there together. Would you be willing to join us? Oh, has George been on Plenty of Fish? He's been on Plenty of Piss. Okay. I understand the joke now. I got there. Excellent. Let us be about our business. I saw you, heretic. Hi, sweetie. What are you getting all up in my feet about? I beg your pardon? You're accusing me of being a heretic? Yes, you Inquisitor Sneer. I saw you sneak into the archives and sneak out the forbidden tomes. Saw the mad light in your eyes as you partook in their forbidden knowledge. Oh, for the love... I did all of that for my investigation. You admit your crimes, then you secretly, without permission, in blatant contravention of our rules, read forbidden tomes. Then by virtue of the authority vested in me by the Supreme Sacred Tribunal of Hellenic Inquisitory Doctrine. You stupid, ignorant. Are you so desperate to keep your goddamn jobs that you'll go around accusing the world of his wife of heresy? Is that what we've been reduced to? Yes. I'm sick and tired of heretics like every bloody shallow of trying to guess the secret sins of everyone I meet. It's stupid and pointless, and we're better than that, damn it. We're better than that. He's learned something.
Why are we barking?
They're just barking at me like usual. Well, if not... If you'll not surrender yourself, you'll have no choice but to inform my superiors. These guys are... You guys know, like, Footloose? This guy knows Bootlick. Now a book reading in my fantasy, and that's final. No wizards read books. Wizards write spells out on poop. In the toilet papers. Oh, that's what the wizard scrolls are. Oh, the toilet paper. They poop spells. It's stinky. That would be, like, the worst magic system that I could possibly think of, I think.
No swearing in my Christian server.
Modern wizards don't know how to read books. Modern wizards text their spells. Modern wizards having a separate keyboard they have to download. And like, it's all of the extra runes and things that they need to know. There's like 600 keys. It takes up like the whole screen. It's very good. I'm gonna inform my superiors.
I wonder if there's like spell slang.
Spell slang? Instead of like Alakazam, you just say the Zam.
Yeah, so you could cast it like that. Like, actually, you know how when you speak a different language?
Yeah. Zam! Ah, you cheated! You didn't say the spell! It only needs a verbal component, you idiot! All they do is ponder the orb, make hot spell, and lie. Alaka, fuck you! Alaka, die! It's not gonna have any power if you don't invoke the power of Allah. Inshallah, we will get through this. Inshallah, Palestine will be from the river to the sea. Well, all that came tumbling out. I suppose there's no point in trying to convince myself that I have no personal investment in this matter, or that I still have a professional one. Somewhere along the way, I stopped looking for the guilty and started looking for the truth, perhaps, in a way to help those in need. There's no place for people like that in the Inquisition, is there? It's only a matter of time before that stuttering fool comes back with an armed guard. Let us depart for the Idleshire at once. We need to find the inspector. Oh, he quit being like a weird cop. Alika just becomes a wizard version of Go-Go Gadget. You can cast it's the wizard cheat code. Like you could say Alika Flame and it would do it. Or like Alika Piss and like it would make a guy piss. Which would be very funny for somebody I think that speaks multiple different magical languages. Like imagine like using that system but with like magical Spanglish. Getting things just that cross but still somehow work.
But that's why I was saying like either they're being slang or like the bastardized version of the spell.
Yeah.
Just like how French people will like short form the heck out of a lot of things. Abracadabra would just be Adabra.
Alika rocket shoes. Alika turned me into a bird. Alika propeller cap.
Hello.
Alika is like the wizards in it. I don't make the rules.
I like the little drawing in the background. He's so cute. Hildebrand looks so bad. He was drawn so bad.
He looks like a
compared
Muppet.
to like Nashu and Gigi.
What's the point? Gigi's gotta look great. Nashu's gotta look pretty good. And Hildebrand has to look bad.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
It would seem we've arrived too late. Inspector Hildebrand has already gone off on his own to confront the Grand Sirs. He came back briefly to trade Jiggly Shine for some props. She's gonna call it Jiggly Shine now? He came back briefly to trade Jiggly Shine for supplies and whatnot, you see, and the Gobbies ear caught them trading tongue flaps about killing dragons in the Forelands.
Oh.
She's just speaking goblinish.
Yeah, I
Why?
bet you one of the animators or someone who's working on the game just was like, child, draw this for me.
I wonder which game artist can do that. Yeah, it's possible.
But knowing us and knowing Final Fantasy, it was probably just some like 40-year-old man who did it.
That's fine. It takes effort. It takes effort to make art bad, right? Like even not knowing anything about composition, you still have something. Like it's either complete luck or like it actually takes skill to make art look bad. This is composed.
Well, clearly, I am very good at making things look bad, considering the booster.
That's a different thing. You're supposed to draw things bad when you do things like drawful and whatnot. That's the point. But like, there's clearly skill in the fact that Gigi's fine, Nashu's fine, and Hildebrand is funny and goofy. It does show that it probably is some actual artist that did it. But I can imagine. All right, our little Sasuke, I need you to go and draw this man for me. You only get to see him once for like 10 seconds. Go. Oh, you drew Vivi really well. Of course you did, because it's an iconic character in Final Fantasy. Bugger that, he's got no obligations in a bloody mammoth, especially one that chose to leave of his own free will. If I recall, I swear... Nope, it was only... I swear I turned my back on the boy for one bleeding second and he loses his goddamned mind. I'm afraid he might try to do something reckless. We think we might try to find him.
54 has brought us a sandwich to discuss.
Offer hand lending? Is pizza a sandwich? Pizza is a sandwich due to that's the wrong one. Pizza is a sandwich through the concept of structure rebellious but ingredient pure. Because we're looking at in terms of what if we're looking at it in terms of structure, for a sandwich, it's really like a tostada. What?
I'm laughing because obviously the visuals of the stream are delayed compared to me hearing you over Discord. So when you said I didn't mean to do that, I had no idea what to expect. And it was just the really close up of your side. It's always a surprise.
It's always very funny.
Yeah.
It's like a tostada. Like you've got the bread, the sausage,
It's
whatever's in the middle.
Sandwich.
It's an open faced sandwich, but the top is still the cheese. So the structure is rebellious, but the ingredient is pure to neutral, depending on what exactly is on the pizza. It's an open faced sandwich. That's an easy one. I'm afraid he might do something reckless. We already did that. I'm more concerned about what'll happen if the Grand Sirs attack or kill any of the Race Velger's brood. First things first, Richard. Would you be so kind to assist Mistress Nachu and Julian in their search for the Inspector? But I will pay a visit to the Archmage's homie Quan's abandoned abode in the meantime. Helped you win a bet? Nice! Damn. I'm glad. How much did you win? Would it change depending? Would it change depending on how you eat it? Like folding the pizza?
Nice.
Intent, $20. That's fucking awesome. Intent is important.
Buy pizza with that.
Buy pizza with that, or buy a sub to the Sandwichard experience. Buy yourself pizza and buy yourself a proper New York slice. Honestly, folding the pizza is only going to change how it's eaten. Holding doesn't change the intent of how it was created. So folding is really nice for eating. I fold my pizza personally. You gotta fold it right. You gotta get your finger in the middle there. You gotta hold up the sides, you know. But it's still the same.
Are we still talking about
structure.
pizza?
Pizza, yeah. In terms of folding it.
Because you said you gotta put one finger in the middle and then hold the sides up on the other side.
What about a papadilla? What's a papadilla?
So what's
I assume with papadillas. Papa John's. I don't want to talk about Papa John. Oh, it's a quesadilla.
Is it a Papa John quesadilla?
It is a pizza quesadilla that is just a folded pizza, as if it was a calzone. This is fucking. This is transparent and awful. This is clearly just a folded fucking pizza.
It did look like an omelet.
It's got like
Papa
breakfast
John's.
maybe in there. No, that might not be breakfast. That looks like Italian with like banana peppers.
That looks like Hawaiian. Wait, no, those are not pineapple.
Yeah, banana peppers. They charge you $7 for it. This is fucking ridiculous. Yeah, the fucking beef pepperoni papadilla, part pizza, part sandwich. It is a sandwich. However, that is more towards actually it's structurally rebellious, but in these ways, in the same way that a quesadilla would be. It just is one of these in a different way. Because of its containment procedure. It also does look not necessarily the most appetizing thing in the world. I would try it, but I also don't want to eat at Papa John's since I don't think people like Papa John's anymore after he said the N-word and then Shaq had to take over.
Bomba John.
I was very confused as to why Shaq took over after Papa John said the N-word. And I hope it's not for the obvious, like, PR, like, promotional reason.
Fun fact, to your stream. I don't really like pizza that much.
You're fucking incorrect. That is not true, honey. You like pizza.
But not like you like pizza. It has to be a very specific,
It's understandable.
like, moon alignment, mood, for me to be like, I want pizza.
Yeah, I just could eat pizza. It's because it's a sandwich.
Like, if I could get more cream-based pizzas instead of the tomato sauce, I'd probably like them more.
The problem is with that, they don't last as well
No, because of the dairy.
because of the dairy. I do like a cream sauce on a pizza. Like a proper Alfredo sauce or like a garlic
bechamel.
Alfredo is great. Like a bad,
Yeah.
like a proper, like you're fucking set. But what are you gonna put on top of that? Honestly,
Buffalo chicken with cheese.
potatoes, honey.
Yeah. White sauce pizzas are like tier.
What you do is you get some fresh garlic, some gorgonzola, and some pear. You put that on your pizza.
Not even just fresh garlic. Like if you do some like roasted garlic and then you just spread it. And it
Well, you
gets
put the
all
fresh garlic on there, and then you put it through the pizza oven so it cooks with the pear. That's a good pizza.
Pizza bagels.
We make pizza bagels with jarred Alfredo, shredded cheese, and pepperonis. We make meatball subs with the same thing.
Yeah.
Fresh garlic on a pizza is fucking S tier.
If you get roasted, like you already pre-roast it and then in the oil and then you just spread it and then you cook it again in the oven with the pizza, then it would get the char on top as well.
So good.
So you got
Oh
that
my
mush
God.
meltiness already, and then you get a little bit of the bread, the
I
toast.
need to confuse some garlic like quick.
We should look at what we have left in the garlic and finally
Just,
get rid of it.
just make it.
That's
yeah.
almost 2 summers old.
You know what? It's lasted us. We went to a garlic festival and came home with like 5 pounds of garlic. And
Yeah.
for a while I wasn't cooking with some garlic because of Andrew's stomach problems. But man, I love garlic. I love garlic every day. Let's get through this conversation. Before you think to refuse, do not fear for my safety. I'll fuck off. Why? Could it be the scrawny little shites found his spine? Could be. Let's start by heading to Tailfeather. I reckon the inspector probably went there to ask, first to ask the Grand Sirs. So if we do the same, be sure to catch up with him eventually.
You're on the same quest as me
Okay,
now.
this is where I was gonna stop.
Okay.
Well, we paused the stream to get ice cream. We did some voice acting for Hildebrand, and we hung out with my wife tonight. We learned about sandwiches. We learned about Tim Tams. We learned about pizza. See, look, there's so much like stuff that I don't know exists in fast food. Here, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. There's a lot of stuff in fast food I don't know is a thing because I don't go to get fast food a lot. And especially in the States, because I live in Canada now, I don't know what anything is, where anything is, or who has what. So if there's like a crazy deal that's like, man, Papa John's decided to make quesadillas with their pizza, and I'll go, what the fuck are you talking about? I'm gonna Google it immediately to find out because I'm curious in a culinary way. So we gotta make sure that when we're talking about these honestly crazy items and things, I want links. I want images. I want the papadilla from Papa John's. Yeah, we've already gotten to see this thing. Welcome to the world of papadillas. Papadillas. But see, from papadillas, I assumed for some reason that not for some reason, but it was gonna be like potatoes and like a quesadilla at some point. I got quesadilla correctly, but papas I was assuming from like potatoes, like fried potatoes kind of thing. A fried potato taco is where I thought this idea was originally going to go for, and it didn't happen that way. That's fine. Time Wizard. Tim Tams.
Oh, you know what I just thought about for some reason? I
Please
don't know
tell
why.
me.
I was thinking about
Sir,
what if I made
Atomic Knockout has
cheese
brought us a sandwich to
arepas
discuss.
and then I make it so that you can open it up and then have scrambled eggs in it in the morning.
Ooh, scrambled eggs in an arepa.
Yeah.
That's not a bad idea.
Delicious.
Also, you don't have to add, you don't have to spend a channel point to go to the chart. It is only one, but like I will go to the chart. What's your question? What do we got? Honey, while I'm doing this,
There's an ad break right now.
oh damn it. I was gonna say, while I'm doing this, do you want to grab somebody for me to raid out to?
Okie dokie.
So you keep saying you can talk about Bomba John.
Bomba John.
The O's homered yesterday, which means a free papadilla for you today at Papa John's. I guess Baltimore. Use promo code OriolesHer and get a free papadilla. If a quesadilla has a sandwich toppings on the inside, is it structural neutral ingredient pure and structural ingredient rebellion pure? So you have to look at as ingredients and structure as two different things that align to make one single whole. So the reason it's in these not quadrants, these non-quadrants, here are the Sandwichard Sandwich School Sandwich Scale Patent Pending. We can see that it's ingredient pure and structurally pure for a hardline traditionalist sandwich, like something for a BLT to exist. But when you look at those two individually, what you got to look at is what makes up those actual things. For structural purity, for structural purity,
Jesus is the bread.
Here's our sandwich chart. A sandwich must have a classic sandwich shape, 2 pieces of bread or baked product with toppings in between. For structure purity, the things that it gets further and further away from that, in terms of how the structure is, means if its purity goes down. Structural neutrality is a container must be on either side of the toppings, but not necessarily on 2 separate pieces. And a rebellious one is that is any food contained by any way by a containing food. Ingredients, though, because we can't base it on taste, because things can taste good but be made out of things that are terrible. Also, Mog, if you want to talk about it, let us know. I was wondering, I was like, oh, Mog's not here tonight. I hope we're doing fine. But regardless, you go and chill. You have a good night. You do what you got to do. Go relax.
I don't know who you should do.
Go relax. Go to sleep if you can. Sorry, you might not have had a good. I guess you didn't have a good day. I'm sorry. You took an anti-panic medication. You just have to get at the anxious face. Understandable. Well, here, come hang out for the last little bit of the stream. We can talk about sandwiches.
Well, we always have time and space for you.
We got it.
And I like stories.
Well, I mean, it's just we tell stories here. In terms of ingredient, we have your ingredient purity, which is you must have classic sandwich toppings, which include meat, cheese, lettuce, condiments, etc. You have your ingredient neutrality ones, which are a broader scope of savory ingredients. So like a chip buddy would be a sandwich there. And ingredient rebellious would be food products sandwiched together, which are usually things like sweets or not usually palatable items, which I find to go and sit on that chart. As you can see here with the ice cream sandwich is the ice cream between waffles. So if you want to think about how the chart goes in terms of, here, let me go back. If a quesadilla has a sandwich toppings on the inside, is it structurally neutral, ingredient pure, or structurally rebellious, ingredient pure? So if it is a chicken Caesar quesadilla, like you'd expect to be like a chicken Caesar wrap, or even just like say a BLT. Like you took a BLT, you took your lettuce, tomato, and bacon, and you chopped that up and you put it in your quesadilla and you put it in there. That would be ingredient pure because you're having the quesadilla ingredients, but the structure is just different. So you are correct with that assessment. Because a quesadilla normally would be structure rebellious but ingredient neutral, because usually all it has is cheese and other real savory products, and they're not necessarily the ones that make it a more traditional sandwich topping. I.e. the extra lunch meats, the cured meats, the ingredients like a ketchup, a mayonnaise, a mustard. You can have ingredients and things with your quesadillas and in your quesadillas. I don't think it's a bad idea to put like onion or maybe tomato in there. It might make it wet. That might not be the best actual way to do that. You might just want to do something like dip it into pico de gallo. You know, make sure your quesadillas aren't wet because that needs to have structure. I want my quesadillas. If I put two pizzas together with the ingredient sides touching, would it be a pizzadilla? We just actually covered this very briefly, literally before you got in here today, Mog. Literally just a couple minutes ago. Papa John's does this thing called the papadilla, which is basically just a pizza folded in on itself. Like, look at this thing in this box. These don't look particularly appetizing. They just look like somebody folded my pizza.
Like, dissected a calzone.
Like
just cut it in half and then down the center.
The humble piadina, a flatbread sandwich made with cheap ingredients, is on the food that kept people's stomachs full. Correct. That's fine. But like, I've never heard of this before. It's probably incredibly oily. A trio of limited edition Cool Ranch Papadillas.
How do pizzas get so oily? I don't understand.
You have all of that cheese and that meat on there. Think about how oily your sausage is, your bacon. When cheese melts, it expels a lot of moisture.
Yeah.
You've got oils in the bread. You've got oils in the cheese. You've got oils in your sauce, especially depending on how you cooked it.
No wonder my stomach hurts.
You have oil in your cured meats and your sausages and things usually. You have your fats in those too. It's a greasy meal because it's high fat contents in a lot of part of it. Like, really. Papa John's had 100 pizzas in the last 30 days. It was like that. He had to stop. Vegetable oils are actually not great for you. Oils aren't great for you, apparently. Like, what is milk good for you? Is milk good for you? I rest my case. Thank you, George Carlin. Parmesan crusted Philly cheesesteak papadilla. Meatball pepperoni papadilla. I like how they pose it like diametrically, like on the box, like they got to be in opposite corners, but it doesn't do anything except serve to make it look really small.
We haven't had a San Fran calzone in a while.
We have the San Francesco's that's actually up the street. That's the only location that I can think of that's like left in the area.
Well, like our appetites are so small now, like we would just have to share one.
Yeah, we don't eat the same. I probably could still eat one of those myself, but I don't eat the same. They have polyunsaturated
Over the course of a
fats.
day, yeah.
They have polyunsaturated fats, which encourages the formations of free radicals, which causes artery buildup. You think yeah. Doritos Cool Ranch Beef Papadilla is not even number 1 in this list of the best papadillas. Grilled barbecue chicken and bacon. That one actually sounds good. I would eat that in like a pizza cone kind of thing. The thing is, this is like a pizza cone that isn't closed all the way. That's really all it is. Like, you can't even call it like a calzone. It's just a pizza cone, really. Like a handwich, as Disney would go and Disney would try to go and sell you on.
You know, if someone didn't understand what the word papadilla was or knew the context of it, they'd just probably pronounce it like
Papadia. Italian. Grilled buffalo. Of course, it was going to be the grilled buffalo chicken one. That's going to be number 1. That's an easy one. But buffalo chicken is a universal
buffalo
favorite.
Chicken is top tier.
It's a universal favorite.
Can you believe I didn't like
no.
buffalo chicken for a long time?
Excuse me?
I know. I only started deleting buffalo chicken within like our relationship.
You're wrong.
Stop it.
You don't drink milk most of the time, but the calcium in it's not natural amounts. No, it's not. Remember to chug wine and other antioxidants with your oil. The hashtag not a doctor.
I don't remember when I just stopped drinking milk. Just
one
day I didn't like it anymore.
One day was the last time you drank milk.
Chalky milk? Well, but like regular ass milk, I probably like under the age of 10.
I haven't had a glass of milk in a long time. Milk and coffee, like willingly chose to have a glass of milk, maybe with like a piece of birthday cake or something, a dessert. And even then, not that much.
No. Like,
I do like milk with like a dessert.
I used to drink it like it was water when I was a kid. And
Yeah,
then
my parents did that too.
one day I just didn't want it anymore. Didn't like it.
It's weird. You've only had buffalo chicken twice, and once was an accident. I was making a chicken salad sandwich and messed up the ratios and decided to drown it in hot sauce until it tasted better. That's not really buffalo chicken, but that is an accident.
Mm.
Why is it called buffalo chicken? Because of the buffalo sauce, correct. Do you know why it's called buffalo wings? Right, because they were made in Chicago. I had once a night with Nutter Butter cookies. Oh my god. I drank milk like it was water for years. There are known milk drinkers here on the Sandwichard Experience. It was made in Buffalo, New York, probably. I'd say whatever I want to on this show. I told you earlier, I'm not a completely reliable source of information.
It's made with real buffalo, that's why.
It is made with real buffalo. I went and shot one myself. The other time was a Devour frozen buffalo chicken mac and cheese meal. It was good, delicious. Look it up.
Yeah.
Where?
Richard, I will look it up then.
Buffalo chicken origin.
You need sauce, not the chicken.
The concept of cooking wings in peppery hot sauce was born in 1964 at the Anchor Bar in Buffalo, New York. Shine, we're talking about wings.
Who wants to see my
Wingus?
And welcome. Here's a
Wingus?
for joining me
anymore.
on the Sandwichard
Wingus.
Experience tonight.
Just burn it. Just burn the whole house.
I'm here
Ends game
for you.
continues to
That's
talk on the stream for
I don't know what happened with my damn raid video, but you know who I am. This is the Sandwichard Experience. How is Tarkov? How is Tarkov, my friend? Yeah, Twitch didn't like that one.
Yeah, that one's an easy one to do.
That's good.
Mr. Sandwichard, we've gotten to 505 follows. Be sure to thank the wonderful viewer who joined our Twitch assemblage.
Ryu, thank you so much. You were my 505th follower.
I forgot that
Question
was my
Shine
donation
sent me here.
alert.
What is a sandwich? A sandwich is everything, and everything is a sandwich, by the way. We were just going over like the importance of sandwiches and the papadilla. You got way better and got new friends today? Let's go. Let's go. We love getting new friends today. I hope you mean like people who are nice in Tarkov. He's a new friend. You were carrying me hardcore and guard. Okay, that's awesome. Let's go. Let's go. I bought it. I'm probably not going to touch it again. That is a very, very stringent game. My brain heard Tarkov and I thought Karnov. I'd play Karnov. It's not going to be for everybody, right? Like, I bounced off it and I might bounce off it again and again and again. Like, one day it might click, but it's just also not for me. Like, it's a knowledge game. That's the problem. I have so little information, and that's the problem. But in terms of what is a sandwich, you're a sandwich. I'm a sandwich. This little container of peanuts in a plastic container is a sandwich. Everything that we can think of that could possibly conceive is in fact a sandwich, no matter what. The thing is, you have to decide where it sits on the Sandwichard Sandwich School Sandwich Scale patent pending. Half of it is shit you can learn outside the game itself. For reading and learning, yeah, I can't. To know how base building and shit works too, like it's crazy. Question because you seem you love it. Have you ever played Disco Elysium? Yes. Most of all, Tarkov is a trial and error game based on a list of failures that make up your knowledge. Siege was like that too. Siege, it's nowhere near as hard as that, but absolutely. we're actually going through Baldur's Gate, and after we were done with Baldur's Gate, I was considering doing a full playthrough of Disco. So we could do that. I was absolutely considering it. But I have like over 1,200 hours in Siege. But we do everything here. Like Shine rated in, but like I don't know what Shine did and talk me up. I play everything. If you like, I have a YouTube page that has just games and games and games and games and games. Like I am going to play everything that I want to play until the day that I don't want to play it anymore. We just finished doing New Vegas. We are on to Yakuza 0 next. We're finishing up Metal Gear Solid 3 real soon and moving on to 4. Hopefully, we'll see how I can get some stuff going. Siege is fucking awful, and the reason I left it is because of the new changes that happened the last like couple months. Yakuza gameplay, I love Yakuza. That story is also incredible. We're gonna play more of that. But in terms of the wings, they were at the Anchor Bar in Buffalo, New York, Mog, just to make sure that you know. Shout out to John Yakuza. We love John Yakuza. He's like a dragon.
Whoa.
Can you believe it? He's like a dragon. I'm glad you're here. Thank you. We play some fantastic stuff, honestly. Come check us out. You're here, but like I seriously mean it. If you're ever interested in like a bunch of different fucking video games, I have here, I'll just go quick through. Like I have dozens and dozens and dozens of hours of full playthroughs for video games on my YouTube channel. True. This game went up today. I don't have any fucking views on it because I don't get any views on my YouTube stuff because this is an archive. But this is a demo for a text visual novel called "Bring Me That Shawarma."
Awful.
We played Pepsi Man. We're playing Boktai right now. We played Pizza Tower way early on. We played Lethal Company and Tokimeki Memorial. Like, please show. I have.
Yes, bring in the Russians.
I have incredible stuff. I have some incredible shit going on in here, man. Please come hang out more. Please do. I'm thinking we should play Karnov. Mog, I'll play Karnov at some point. It's on the list. You want shawarma? You've never had shawarma because there's no shawarma places here? I'm so sorry.
Oh, dear.
I'm so sorry.
Where the heck do you be living?
The John Yakuza bit already got me hooked. Hang on. Or we'll help end our stream off on a good note as well.
Oh, I didn't sign up for this.
I sing. Hey, you.
I can still hear you because you're in the next room.
子供なのね夢を追い続いて嘘が下手なくせに笑えない笑顔見せた I love you もろくにはない口下手でほんまに不器用なのにどうしてさよならは言ったのダメだねダメよダメなのよあんたが好きで好きすぎてどれだけ強いお酒でも歪まない思い出がバカめた You're trying to figure out where you heard it from? It's from Yakuza. It's from me. Come join us for Yakuza 0 tomorrow. We're gonna be playing. We love our fantastic memes. Have I heard the one where he sings about getting the wrong dishwasher? I'm like, is that Machine Gun Kiss? No! What? That's amazing. You put something in stream suggestions? Oh, excellent. Please. I'm gonna take a look. I never asked for this.
Because of what I said.
I never asked for this. Yeah, just a button that only Kendra can hit. I never asked for this. And then we have another one that's Pritchard, and he goes, Jensen. You can't send YouTube links. It's the end of the stream. Just send one. Usually we have a system for that where I ask you to send in channel points for that. You're shitting me. Hold on. Is this from 6? This is from Infinite Wealth. Hold on. This is spoilers. I have not played Infinite Wealth yet. This is a clip from Infinite Wealth.
Damn, dishwasher's broke. When my sink was clean, the landlord knows, but he won't help. Oh, please, come back to me. The payment never stops. The plates keep piling up. You could be the only one. I used to worry about life.
This video.
I used to worry about the world.
If it is not good,
I used to worry about my followers. I lost you. I lost myself. I bought a new dishwasher. But I don't think I got the right kind. For my thing, anyway. I need to talk to the guy at the store again.
Guy at the store! Congratulations, Rio. You get to get put onto my random YouTube videos for the stream playlist. Thank you.
Did you play the video that Mog sent?
I never asked for this?
I never asked for this.
Yeah, I don't know what that sounds like. Oh.
It's Elias Tufexis being Adam Jensen in Deus Ex Human Revolution, where he says the iconic line, "I never asked for this." You know the slop? I love the slop. We have so much slop. Am I just him then? Yes, you are. Here, we'll leave you some slop. We'll play this first.
This girl ate only purple Go-Gurt for 10 years of her life, and this is what happened. Slurp on my girt, cause you know it's parp. Put me in the dirt, put me in a shirt, in a shirt, in a shirt, in a shirt, in a shirt.
That is an audio off of Tumblr that does not exist like anywhere else on the internet that I can find. Some Deus Ex voice lines would be good. I thought you were a Gip gun. Go in and go in and go in.
Richard?
Yes.
Why are you searching?
This guy moaned at least this loud.
Snow. We need more snow. Can't have enough snow. Snow. We need more snow. Can't have enough snow.
Can't have enough snow? Oh.
Indeed.
Indeed. All right, Berserk Man's longsword. Uh-oh. 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 YouTube broke. I didn't want to play that. What do I got in terms of schlock that I can go and actually send you? This is AI-generated voice video. I'm waiting to send actually voice so I can share it around because I find it funny in a dry humor way. I was talking about making one with my own voice, and that was it at one point. Michael Cera eats a mayo egg. Neil deGrasse Tyson eats a Reuben sandwich in an empty airport terminal. Oh, it's my second day as the 2nd century warlord. I have seen that. Thank you for tuning into the Sandwichard experience. My name is Richard Sandwichard, and we're going to watch Neil deGrasse Tyson eat a Reuben sandwich in this airport. You have his albums? I love that. That is a crunchy Reuben. The bread stayed this crispy the whole time? That feels like it's gonna cut up his mouth.
Probably stale.
Probably a little stale. Oh, hold on. Here's his baggage behind me. This is me. Maybe he burned cheese on it. He's in an airport. This is on like a plate. It's gonna cut your mouth up like Captain Crunch. Exactly.
Does this just loop?
No. I mean, I'm also gonna say I don't know how Australian airports go anymore.
Anymore? You've never been in one.
Shout out to Umami. Umami, my favorite player. My favorite flavor. My favorite.
Umami.
Did you guys know that these were Elvis songs?
Hey everyone, did you know that some songs that are famous were originally sung by Elvis?
Jump out the house, jump out the house, jump out the house, jump out the house. So far away, we wait for the day.
Elvis talks to the whales.
It's Rick and Morty time. Fuckers in school always tell me, always in the barbershop. Chief Keef ain't about this, Chief Keef ain't about that. Shut up, these bitches love Elvis.
Umami is another word for savory. When I was a kid, we didn't have umami. We didn't have umami when I was a kid.
Well, it's true. I feel like the word umami only like started being used recently in my life.
We have a better idea of what that is now. You teleported in. Wow.
On Tuesday morning, it just turned 4:45. The worker bees and Marsh McLaren were in the hive. Another day of making profits and profits. That was before Mohammed burst right into the office. He had a Boeing 767 and all the passengers of AA-11. Do you remember? Don't you forget it. It was September. It was 9/11. It was 9/11.
Umami is usually used for stuff like mushrooms, miso paste, dashi, like pungent type savory.
Pungent? No, savory specifically. So umami, it's specifically.
But like, I find it more stronger than savory.
Umami is a specific protein that we're looking into, like a certain a mineral or material that comes with a protein that our brains crave, so that makes us salivate because we're looking for this one little particle that comes with meat. It is specifically a one that makes things taste like meat to your brain. So that way, if you put that into other food, you trick your brain into thinking that you are eating a meat. Fulfilling that urge. It's crazy. You don't like 9/11 jokes with this song slaps. I was born prior to 9/11 and America is a fucking nightmare country. So you can make a joke about 9/11 at this point because they've done way worse. Savory is umami plus salt. Umami is just savory though. The Funky Kong vid was playing in my ears while I was playing fetch with my dog, and it was surreal. I have some extremely strong feelings about 9/11, most of it being extremely leftist. Oh, we should never have invaded it. I don't want to start a whole 9/11 show, but you should listen to Blowback's entire 9/11 or Iraq War series. Do it. You should do it. You should really do it. Bush did it. Bush did 9/11. Bush did 9/11. We'll have another video. What do you got, Bongo?
Okay. Wait a minute. It's almost 2 p.m. already. I better hurry.
Oh, Jesus.
Good Lord. Did he make it? Yeah.
Fuck.
Holy shit. Well, he did it. You got your life planned down to the minute. Wow. Let's play some ska music and we'll go to bed. I hope you guys had a great night tonight here on the Sandwichard Experience. I've done my best to provide some kind of fun time here tonight, I think. I say sometime because I am never actually sure. We're going to rate out to, what do you think? Do you want to do Oron Spectre? He's playing Pacific Drive. Do you want to go to Hotter Dad? Hotter Dad he's doing Hotter Dad stuff. Or do you want to go to Not Your Parents? Also, what was a choking victim? I didn't see anything about a choking victim. Am I a choking victim?
Well, there's also Dart, there's Hanaki.
Oh, is that choking victim?
Sir, someone is playing.
No, it's the toasters. Take the hot butter, mix it with the ice cream, freeze it up cool. You can see it on your screen. Put it in your microwave, make it real hot, like a soup or a dip. We call it eat and sip. Very tasty and healthy too. Granny creams, hot butter ice cream. Thank you. Who should we go? Who should we go and see today? Who we feel like seeing today? Rio, you didn't get to see it. I have a bunch of scenes. Like we got our this, but I also got a this. I got this for when we want to play this word game. I also have all of my friends here on this hot tub. I got secret stuff that people don't even know about. You'll find out eventually. Oh, fuck, my baked beans. You see your son before bed? Yeah, I gotta go get him.
You need to give him a photo of you, Shine, then. So he can crop you out and put you in the hot tub.
This is a miserable. Look at this.
Ah.
There he is. Here's your son.
You're my beloved.
It's your son. Our beloved. Punt him like a football? This is our son. No. Yes, okay.
He's looking particularly tiny.
Ready?
Yo suavemente.
Don't break anything.
Charlie, move. Move. That wasn't impressive.
Charlie, no.
That was not at all impressive. And we don't have a defenestration of Garf, unfortunately. Thank you all for being here on the Sandwichard Experience tonight. My name has been Richard Sandwichard, and we are constantly getting sandwiched. Do we want to stop by and say hi to Hanaki? Hanaki's live too. It's been a minute.
I said that.
Did you? Okay, we'll stop by and say Hanaki.
Rich, good night weer.
Excuse me?
Sparkly dresses?
Oh, I'm doing it wrong. It won't let me. It won't let me. I might have to go into mod view. Wow. There's something today that is
Mario.
just not happening on Twitch.
Jeb sweep.
We're unable to raid at this time. I don't know. Hang on. I might have to force
hello,
it.
Mario.
What are you trying to do?
I am going to raid in to Hanaki, but the problem is I need to get... Where are all my pages?
Mario!
Unless Hanaki just went offline. It's possible. I'm just trying to figure this out before we go to bed.
Oh yeah, no, they're still playing.
Hanaki's still on. I don't know why I can't raid then. Interesting. Yeah, I'm doing it. Whatever. That's fine. Thank you for being here for the Sandwichard experience tonight. My name has continued to be Richard Sandwichard, and you've been sandwiched. Tomorrow we're going to be playing Yakuza 0, and if we get to 500 followers, which we currently have, if we somehow lose 6 followers between now and Saturday, I will not make a sandwich. However, because we are currently over 500 followers, if we make it through Saturday without losing that, we will be able to do our alphabet sandwich stream. Our alphabet sandwich stream. It'll be a lot of fun. We're gonna have to go and come up with the structure for it and figure that out, but we're ready. We're basically ready for it. I just gotta get the structure and get the ingredients to do the stuff. Tomorrow, join us for Yakuza 0. It'll be our second Yakuza 0 stream. We're still basically just the beginning of the game. We haven't missed anything. Come join. What I will say here to end this stream before we leave, commit to that bit. The bit will set you free. I've been committing to the bit for the last year, and it has served me so well. You guys have been so wonderful, and clearly committing to the bit has given me everything that it's given me on Twitch. Dear, do you have any other advice?
No, but do not feel ashamed if you eat your ice cream before your dinner.
Don't do that. Have more fun in 2024. I'll see you later, guys.